G'day viewers. Well, this week when I've been doing my yo-logs, I've been doing them outdoors for a change. Haven't been in the shed. Thought for today's, for a bit of a change, I'd actually show you the shed where I shoot most of the videos. That's it behind me. You might be able to guess it's a converted garage. The roller door at the front doesn't work anymore and there's been a wall put in there. So it's a shed. In fact, I think at one point in this house's lifespan, people were living in there. But I use it as a shed, so come with me and I'll show you how it's set up. Now, this is my new setup. I recently changed it. My new backdrop, plunging into darkness somewhat. There you go, there's the backdrop. There's my soundproofing, which is carpet underlay. Lighting, I have 4 lights altogether. And they're just work lights. They're quite cheap from hardware stores, and they make a quite good light, and as it's a little dark in here without them, I might switch them on now. Okay, the lights are on now, and I'll show you something. We swivel around. The lights don't point at my backdrop. I bounce them off the ceiling or the walls or the soundproofing, and the reason for that is they're too harsh and throw really sharp shadows if you point them straight at you. So if you're using lights like this, which are just work lights you get from a hardware store, they're quite cheap, don't point them straight at you. Bounce them off something preferably light coloured and you'll get more even light. And I'll tell you one other thing about them. They're quite yellow. They throw off quite a yellow light. So you'll need either a camera or software that corrects white balancing, or everything's going to look really yellowy orange. I'll look at some of my old videos and you'll see what I mean. Oh yeah, and I'll show you exactly how much. Let's just go back out into natural sunlight. This is normal sunlight. See how blue I am? You can actually fake a good night for day thing if you fiddle around with this thing. See, that's how yellow they are. Normal light, I look blue. But I come in here with the camera settings adjusted. Want to tread on anything? And I'm a bit more natural. So yeah, before I got this right, wankers who used to go, "You got yellow teeth." Well, first, get fucked, you wanker. And second, it was largely because I wasn't very good at white balancing. So yeah, fuck you. So looking around my setup, one thing I've tried to do is soundproof it as much as possible. I've got a mattress and some carpet underlay down on the ground. That's, as I said, mattress underlay, more carpet underlay on the wall. Because one of the problems I have is with sound bouncing around, particularly when I shout. It's a big issue. Look, here's the dark end of the shed where I've just got all manner of crap piled in here. Old kids' toys and whatnot. But yes, look, recognise? It's my shirts. I keep the shirts here in the shed. There's so many of them. They're on 3 racks now, and there's a few on each rack. I will do a video soon where I wear every single one of my novelty shirts so you can see what they are. But yeah, this is my domain, my shed, my bookcase. I didn't realise till I moved stuff around. See, there's my old sign hiding behind there. I didn't even take it down. I have more room the way I set things up. There's still a lot of good books here. I thought these were like my crap books, but when I was resetting stuff, I realised a lot of them are quite good. I'll have to move one of these bookcases into the house and bring my favourite books here. So yeah, this is the behind the scenes half of the shed with the costume change, and you see the masks are all down there, which I may start using a bit more again soon. So that's a very quick overview of my shed or studio, depending what you want to call it. And yeah, this is working on a very low budget. The most expensive bits were probably the mattress underlay I use for my main soundproofing, and printing out this background actually from a print place. So you don't have to have a fortune. Just like I said, getting some work lights makes a huge difference. And if you do shouty stuff like me, you notice the sound is one of my ongoing problems. I've got it pretty much down pat now, but particularly in the earlier ones. If you shout, you get echo, and just a normal empty room will echo a lot. People who talk in normal tones don't have that problem, but if you shout like me, you need something. So I guess arguably it's not really soundproofing, but because the carpet underlay and the mattress underlay is an uneven surface, it stops sound bouncing right back. It absorbs it a little, and it flattens the sound out a bit. So yeah, my recommendations, if you want some tips to set up a studio a bit better, get some lighting, get some work lights from a hardware store, get something to use as soundproofing. Even if you were like hanging carpet or towels, that would absorb a bit of sound. And the better the microphone you can afford, the better it's going to be. Like if you've got just a very cheap camera that you can't even plug an external mic into, you're screwed. But yeah, if you're upping your budget on what you do at home, I'd say one of the first things to do is invest in a camera that can take an external mic and get the best mic you can afford. Mine cost about 100 to 150 bucks, I don't remember. So yeah, a little bit of money, but not hugely expensive. So yeah, now you get to see a little bit behind the scenes. You know how I do it.